in Lincoln for repairs and maintenance for diesel pickups to Class 8 over-the-road trucks and trailers, from bumper pole utility to full-size semi. Gray performs DOT inspections and are a service provider for fleet companies like ARI, Element Fleet, and FleetNet. They're a family-owned business in operation since 1952, and they keep a clean, friendly shop. Customer service is their top priority. Give Gray Diesel and Equipment Services a visit today with easy access just off I-80 and North 56th Street.
Nutrition Authority presents Activator. University studies have shown that Activator helps with building muscle and strength while decreasing body fat. Activator is for male and females of all ages who want to look, feel, and perform their best. Activator can only be found at Nutrition Authority. Stop in, call, or visit us at mynutritionauthority.com.
The holidays are right around the corner. This is a great year to give your family and loved ones a gift of shoes to encourage them to stay active. Fleet Feet Lincoln fits you properly for shoes, and they offer a free group that meets 3 days a week, plus other training programs and a walking group on Mondays. Get healthy, stay healthy with proper shoe wear from Fleet Feet Lincoln and a group of friends that will support you and keep you accountable. Start your health adventure at Fleet Feet Lincoln at 77th and Pioneers.
Hey, it's Jake Sorensen. Tune in this Thursday as Early Break with myself, Steve Sipple, and Bill Bush broadcast from the Nebraska Army National Guard UNL East Campus Readiness Center to honor Veterans Day. You won't want to miss this one. That's this Thursday for Early Break from 6 to 8 a.m. at the UNL East Campus Readiness Center, just north of 33rd and Holdridge.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
At Union Bank, people don't have your money. Your money has people. First home people, investment people, people who answer the phone and your chats, dream car people, dream retirement people, driving your dream car in your dream retirement people, small business people, credit card people, and all the other people you need. At Union Bank, our people help you do more than you dreamed possible. So stop in and say hello. We can't wait to see you. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Tune in to the Malone Radio Show from 9 to 10 p.m. every Sunday night to learn more about the Malone Center's goal to eliminate multi-generational poverty in Lincoln. It's the Malone Radio Show every Sunday night from 9 to 10 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
When it comes to tackling your fall projects, having the right equipment can make a huge difference. At Sunbelt Rentals, they have an extensive line of tools and equipment to help complete any job. From lawn and landscape equipment to hand tools, pressure washers, portable generators for you tailgaters, and much more. Sunbelt Rentals makes it easy to get what you need when you need it. Drop in to see the experts at 5450 Alvo Road in Lincoln, or visit sunbeltrentals.com today to learn how Sunbelt Rentals can make it happen for you.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric is the call I make when I have a need for plumbing services. Whether it's for my home or office, if I need a repair to a water heater, softener, or even my garbage disposal, I know I can count on Action to help. In one simple call, their amazing customer service team promptly schedules a service call, often getting to my needs within a day. Action delivers honest, quality services we can count on. To learn more, visit actionlincoln.com.
It's football season in Nebraska, and that means coaches are busy making game plans. I'm Eric Hagan with Liberty Law Group. Teams make game plans because no two opponents are the same. At Liberty Law, we understand no two cases are the same. Whether facing a DUI, criminal charge, or you were injured and it wasn't your fault, we tailor our legal game plan to meet your unique needs. Liberty Law's relentless trial attorneys serve all of Nebraska. To learn more, visit libertylawnebraska.com. That's libertylawnebraska.com.
Is your furnace operating like you think it should? Find out with a service check now from the pros at Bryant. No matter what make or model, Bryant will perform a thorough system check to make sure you're good to go this winter. Bryant also offers free second opinion heat exchanger checks. Before you spend thousands on a new furnace, let Bryant check it free. Anytime you need furnace service or repair, just call Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing, 467-1111. We do whatever it takes.
Is your backyard ready for fun with friends and family this fall? GE Landscape Supply has pavers and boulders, which are a great accent for any landscaping project. And you can find them at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere, nearby or far away. Stop by at 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. Go to gelandscapesupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top shelf liquor to crowd favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Welcome into The Drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Wednesday, but more than that, it is Heavenly Waffles Wednesday at 93.7 The Ticket. From 8 until 11, you need to get down here ASAP. ASAP. I cannot even begin to explain how good these waffles are. And got that, the sausage, the
jalapeno cheddar brat. Here's what is all on it. Just so I don't want to mess it up here. All right. Jalapeno cheddar brat on top of traditional Heavenly Waffles.
So good.
With chai spice honey butter, cinnamon powder, red sugar, and drizzled with syrup.
So good.
I mean, my goodness.
And what is crazy about these waffles is, so last week when we left, Chef Bob gave us a few waffles. Yeah. And my thought process is, okay, they're not going to be as good.
Oh, no.
Since usually we get them right off the griddle.
Yeah.
I take these home, put them in the microwave, throw a little syrup on. Oh my gosh. Still so good.
Delicious.
I think just the fact that if you've got like a little kid or something like that, that's struggling to eat breakfast or whatever, and maybe they're big Nebraska fans, you just be like, hey, these are what the Huskers are eating.
That's true. There's a lot of professional athletes that are eating what these guys are eating.
Yeah, they're doing a little pop-up, I think, at the University of Tennessee next week. So they're all over the place, going to the Major League Baseball meetings.
Yeah, the winter meetings
December.
Here. Yep. So I mean, once again, you can get it online, heavenlywaffles.com, or if you don't want to go online, because none of us really like ordering online, well, maybe some people do, come on into the station, 1040 O Street. They're here until 11. They just delivered theirs to Rico. We have DP's already gotten his, obviously. We've eaten ours. The early break.
But you can bring seconds, Chef Bob. If you're listening, bring seconds.
Yes, you can bring seconds, number one. excuse me, I know Jay's coming down around 10 o'clock. So, like, this is the time to come on down.
And if you come in and get a waffle, Nick will sign autographs.
Oh, yeah, there you go. And the autograph will be, I'll use my own fork to take a piece of your waffle, and there you go. That's my autograph.
Sign with the syrup.
There you go.
So speaking of Major League Baseball, I've yet to ask you.
Okay.
Chicago Cubs.
Hey.
What's
people got mad when I started talking about it the other day, but in terms of a big picture, this would be a discussion whether or not it's the Cubs or not. This is a industry shaking move for $8 million a year for Craig Counsell. So Craig Counsell was the longest tenured NL manager, right?
Yep.
Now, when he leaves, it was a foregone conclusion, a previous thought that, oh, he's going to the New York Mets. All right. He ends up switching it up. The Cubs decide to while they have a manager in their offices, David Ross, who at the end of the season last year said, this is our guy.
Yeah.
They go out and they spend 5 years, $40 million for Craig Counsell.
Yep.
Now, what this does, I compared it to a quarterback contract, or in the NBA, a big man contract, right? To where when one guy gets paid, and eventually throughout the entire industry, all the other
Everyone
guys are going to get paid,
Yep.
right? Because now here's the deal. Craig Counsell is one of the more successful managers of recent time. He's got like a 54% win percentage, which is pretty good in baseball.
Yep.
Now, what I would say is even if a manager is at 48 wins percentage or a 50% win percentage, they're still going to be like, hey, we need 6.5, 7.5, maybe even 8.5. Then we know what Craig Counsell signed for. Now we need to determine our market off of that.
Yep.
So this is an industry shaking move because you had previously managers going to the college level to go coach in college baseball because it's more lucrative. It's just unbelievable. And also from the Cubs perspective, it gives Cubs fans hope that they're going to actually buy and spend money in this offseason because there's a lot of big name free agents out there. And the Cubs now with one of the better managers, it's like, okay, what are you going to do now?
Shohei to Chicago.
Right? It's like, what are you going to do now? Right? You took something away. A key piece away from the Milwaukee Brewers, an in-divisional rival, right?
Yep.
In terms of the NL Central's never that talented. So the Cubs here, well, first of all, it's great as a Cubs fan myself to see bitter Brewers fans.
It stokes the rivalry.
Right, exactly. Now this is an organization you're going to see 16 times next year.
Now, was he still under contract with the Brewers? Because so he still was there.
He was offered. So here's how it all went down. He was offered a $3.5 million deal for the Brewers.
Okay.
His contract expired and they offered him a little bit of a bump in salary.
Gotcha.
He said, no, I'm going to let my contract expire because I want to reset the market.
Gotcha.
And this was his intention the entire time.
Okay.
I'm not sure what the Mets decision was or what the Mets offer
and
was.
They hired Mendoza.
They hired Yankees bench coach. But then the Cubs, since they are in the division, they had to wait until after November 1st to ask, or excuse me, if they would have tried talking to Craig Counsell before November 1st,
tampering,
they would have been declined. You have to ask permission.
Yep.
And so the Brewers would have never let him ask permission or never let him talk to Craig Counsell. So they had to wait until after November 1st to engage in conversations. And then on November 6th, it happened. So this was a quick and fast moving deal. And hey, they did it from number one, an organization that's in your division and probably one of your biggest rivals. Number two, while you had a sitting manager, they basically said,
David Ross was still there.
We're paying you $2.5 a year, but we're going to instead pay this guy $8 million over the next 5 years. And we're going to try to go for a time.
Do you think David Ross continues somewhere else though? Or do you think that Chicago is just his...
Maybe it was kind of weird
because he retired right when he retired. It was like, boom, you're the new
everybody
manager.
Everybody loved David Ross as the player. And I think at the start of his coaching career, people really liked David Ross, the manager. There was just some in-game decisions, and that's where managers really make their money, right? It's in-game decisions, it's lineups against certain guys, knowing the analytics of it. And then also, especially if you get towards the end of the season, understanding when do I need to go to my bullpen? When do I need to stretch this guy out a little bit more? Right. So here's the deal. Like Craig Counsell, that's a big deal. And now it's the kind of the wait and see approach for the Cubs because there's Cody Bellinger out there that they're trying to re-sign, who Cody Bellinger completely going to Chicago last year reset his market.
Yeah.
Because now he got paid $17.5 million with the Cubs over 1 year last year, and now he's going to get 20 plus. So you look at like Cody Bellinger's out there. There's a couple really good starting pitchers led by Blake Snell out there. There's obviously Shohei Ohtani,
to Chicago,
right? So at the end of the day, like this is a shattering and entire league shaking move by the Cubs, and it just happens to be the Cubs.
Yeah.
And they did it from an individual.
Did the White
rival.
Sox hire anybody yet, or are they still looking?
Nope.
Because we had sad White Sox fan here. Bruce Bochy was my choice to manage us this year. Time for 5 to 7 more years of tanking.
Yeah, sad. I would be a sad White Sox fan too. I mean, and Tim Anderson, their star shortstop, who is fine. He is not going to be with them anymore. Ooh. So I don't know if it was a mutual deal there, or if it was a hey, I'm going to go, or it was a hey, you need to go. So great. Chai Cub, how about this? Says great move for the Cubs going forward. Love seeing bitter Bruce fans. That's what I'm talking about, man. Ellis in Illinois says can't believe the Cubs made this move, but I've been telling everyone all season how David Ross was horrible. He cost us 10 wins this season with horrible in-game moves.
I will say this though, going to a Milwaukee game is really fun.
Well, and now that's what like there's little details within this that makes this fascinating because Craig Counsell, he has been there a really long time. He's had success in Milwaukee. He's brought some big name players to Milwaukee. Lorenzo Cain, after he won the World Series, obviously Christian Yelich. You had a really good starting pitcher in Corbin Burns. You had Josh Hader at the time. Like, there's been a lot of really good players that have come from Milwaukee or come to Milwaukee, and a lot of reasons because of Craig Counsell. He raised his 3 kids there in Milwaukee, just outside of Milwaukee. Brewers fans are vandalizing parks up in Wisconsin because they are so mad that Craig Counsell just dipped and left them for the Cubs.
So I wonder who the Brewers go out after.
And that's exactly the thing is now
David Ross to the Brewers.
Maybe, but we could just swap. We could swap salaries too. But like you just that first game, and as an unnamed texter just said, the first game in Milwaukee with the Cubs versus Brewers is going to be hot.
Yeah.
Hot. Because he will not get welcome back. He will not get welcome back to Milwaukee. It's going to be
standing
intense.
ovation.
Nope. So anyway, that's that. So I mean, it's a big deal. It's a big deal.
Baseball.
And the Cubs might win the World Series next year.
Whoa, just throwing it out there.
No, they got to get starting pitching. They got to get a lot of things.
I got to get back down to Arizona and talk to Stoney. It's pretty cool when I sit with him and he's talking about he hangs out with Tony La Russa and all these people. Oh, yeah. You're just like, that's pretty cool. But,
yep.
All right. Well, we'll send it a break. This is The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Bagels & Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in November, with the best breakfast sandwiches in Lincoln made just the way you want. Order a caramel latte this month, and 10% of proceeds will go to the Lincoln Habitat for Humanity. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels & Joe.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric is the call I make when I have a need for plumbing services. Whether it's for my home or office, if I need a repair to a water heater, softener, or even my garbage disposal, I know I can count on Action to help. In one simple call, their amazing customer service team promptly schedules a service call, often getting to my needs within a day. Action delivers honest, quality services we can count on. To learn more, visit actionlincoln.com.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion, even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top shelf liquor to crowd favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Gary Michaels Clothiers celebrates 40 years of serving Nebraskans in the men's clothing industry. 40 years of some of the most memorable moments. In our way of thanking you for 40 years, we are offering a 40% discount on any single one item in the store. 40% off any suit, sport coat, slack, sport shirt, sweater, outerwear, or shoes. To receive your 40% off on one item, be there by November 11th. Gary Michaels, 40% off for 40 years, located at 56th and Pine Lake Road, Lincoln.
You can get diesel anywhere, but what about Atomic Diesel? That comes from Stern. Atomic Diesel is your solution to all your cold weather problems. Prevent clogged fuel filters, increase your fuel economy, and save money with Atomic Diesel. Contact Roger at Stern today by calling 1-800-477-2744 to see how Atomic Diesel and the rest of their line of fuels and lubricants can keep your operation running at max capacity.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and the holiday season is upon us, and wow, do we have some really awesome incentives to share with you. Right now at Koppel, we're offering 0.9% interest rates or $6,000 off select Chevrolet and GMC models. Yes, you heard right, 0.9% or $6,000 off select new models. In addition, Costco customers can get special incentives for this entire month. So please take that short money-saving drive down 144th Street or check us out at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All offers include trade-in bonus with approved credit.
If you're not going to Memorial Stadium for a home game and don't have any travel plans for away games, there's a great place in Omaha to catch the action, the Inner Rail Food Hall. There's plenty of space. The Backstretch Bar has amazing game specials on game days. $15 Blue Moon and Bud Light pitchers, $6 margaritas, and $6 Moscow Mules. And if you're hungry, take in some of their great options from their game day pizza specials. Do football game day right in the Inner Rail Food Hall in Exarban Village in Omaha.
Elway Power Sports of Lincoln will have you scoring big on savings with up to $3,000 off CF Moto side-by-sides and ATVs. Whether you're looking for a work-tough U-Force or a performance-ready Z-Force, CF Moto has a machine made for you all under one roof at their new 27th and I-80 location. And don't miss their Black Saturday sales event on November 25th with doorbusters and specials throughout the store. Visit their website, elwaypslincoln.com, for more details.
Tune in to the Malone Radio Show from 9 to 10 p.m. every Sunday night to learn more about the Malone Center's goal to eliminate multi-generational poverty in Lincoln. It's the Malone Radio Show every Sunday night from 9 to 10 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Brown Shoe Fit has all types of shoes for you to excel this fall. Check out their large variety of tennis shoes and dress shoes in brands like Brooks, Hoka, Merrill, On, and many more. Browns has the local professionals to get the proper fit, aided by their high-tech foot scanner by Atrex. Stop by Brown Shoe Fit today, just south of 66th and Q in Lincoln, or check out their options online at brownshoefitco.com.
So what's this new concept happening at 1040 O Street? There's 93.7 The Ticket, there's the Mill Coffee and Tea, and there's Grandma's Bake Shop and Beatrice Bakery? Well, yeah, it's all of those things. It's a place for the community to hang out, grab a drink and a bite, and just chill, or work, or meet, or chat, or whatever you want to do. 93.7 The Ticket, the Mill Coffee and Tea, Grandma's Bake Shop and Beatrice Bakery, all together at 1040 O Street.
Whether you're looking for a place to stay for a concert at PBA, a Nebraska home game, or just a night on the town, the Courtyard Lincoln Downtown Haymarket is the place for you. Enjoy an evening at one of many restaurants or bars within a short walking distance. Business travelers at the hotel will enjoy free high-speed internet access, a 24-hour business center, and large in-room workstations. And check out the Bistro, where you'll enjoy healthier food and beverage options, as well as high-tech conveniences. Book your room today at the Courtyard Lincoln, downtown Haymarket.
Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Chris Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Wednesday, and boy, oh boy, just came across the news desks right now. The holidays are right around the corner, and now is the best time to think about the perfect gift for everyone on your list. Whether you're shopping for family, friends, employees, clients, Omaha Steaks can help you skip the guesswork with gourmet gifts they're guaranteed to love. For a limited time, you can save 50% off statewide when you shop 93.7 The Ticket exclusive. Plus, you'll get 8 free pure ground filet mignon burgers.
Whoa!
8 free.
Hello. You stopped. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
With qualifying orders, and every purchase is backed up by their unconditional money-back guarantee. So all you got to do is simply go to omahasteaks.com/theticket for this delicious deal. So omahasteaks.com/theticket.
There you go.
And you get 50% off plus 8 free pure ground filet mignon burgers.
My goodness.
And I'll tell you what, they're good. Our buddy, well, I've known Mr. Burdett, Matt Burdett, for years and years and years. He works up there at Omaha Steaks. We played in the Husker. Why am I forgetting the name of it?
The teammates one, right?
No, every Thursday when we go up there. Why am I forgetting the name?
Big Red Brunch.
Big Red Brunch. So Big Red Brunch, we played in the golf tournament to start the year, to kick off the Big Red Brunches.
Mm-hmm.
And he had a tent set up in his backyard.
That's right.
The Omaha. And,
oh, my goodness.
Yes.
They were delicious.
So good.
And they were still warm. My group was one of the last ones to get to that one because we started like 2 holes in front of it.
Yep.
It was the most disappointing thing. That was the only negative part about the day was that we started 2 holes in front of the Steaks tent.
Yeah, but you could have walked back.
Yeah, I could have walked back and then been, hey, I haven't gotten one yet. You guys got some? But no, it was still warm. They were cooking them fresh right outside.
Yeah.
Oh, it was delicious.
So yeah, definitely Omaha Steaks, and that's an awesome gift. Everybody loves steak, or most people love steak and burgers, and easy gift. Order it and have it sent directly to them. You're good to go. Present done.
And how about this? At that scramble, they were giving out the bottles of steak seasoning.
Yep.
I blew through that real quick. That's already over. Hey, listen. If you have the meat, go ahead and go over there, grab your steak seasoning. It's unbelievable. Complements anything, just delicious. So
Omaha Steaks.
There you go.
All right, we got to move on. We have not really talked much about NFL football.
No.
And I've got to say this from the get-go. The refereeing, not only in college football, but in NFL football, it's getting out of control. Like, these roughing the passer calls are insane. I have never seen in my life. I mean, I understand it. You've got the concussion protocol. And I think over the last 5 years, I think the NFL and college football, they've done a really good job of patrolling it.
Yeah.
And making sure people aren't leading with the crowns of their helmet and stuff like that. But I'm sorry, at the end of the day, this is football. And if you tackle somebody, you're going to land on them. That's just part of football.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you can see when somebody's illegally driving somebody or throwing somebody.
There's a different level of force that's applied.
Yeah. There was a sack I think it was the Commanders game.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just a sack. And the guy landed on top of the quarterback and they call it roughing the passer. I'm like, you're hurting the brand of the game. And I understand it, that I get it. I totally understand the concussions. And I know that they're working, to protecting players, but you also are signing up to play football. When it's football, it's a contact sport. There is going to be contact. And it frustrates me greatly when there's a play like that there was no illegal thought to it. The guy was not trying to hurt the quarterback. It was just a sack, and you throw roughing the passer.
I really don't like the penalty of landing on a guy with your all your body weight, right?
Yeah.
because it's we as fans, right? And in organizations penalize and critique players if they're not playing their hardest.
Yeah.
And when you're playing your hardest and you're going 110% or 100, as Steve Sipple says.
Yeah.
When you're going like when you're operating in that mindset, you're going to land on people with their body weight, right? And I understand that quarterbacks are somewhat sitting ducks back there. I get that.
Yeah.
But that's, as you said, Raff, part of the position. And I think there's also that eye test that referees have to understand. Like sometimes it's better for the game and for the spectacle to just keep the laundry in your pocket.
Yep.
Keep the penalty marker in your pocket and let them play.
I mean, if it's malicious, I totally understand 100%. It. And you can see it. I mean, and also going to college football, the targeting rule, I have no clue what targeting is in college football is anymore.
And here's the thing. This is what I say about replay at any sport, right? With any sport, whether it's football, basketball, baseball, I don't care. You instill replay so that, number one, you preserve the human element in the officiating, which I'm a fan of in all sports. I'm a fan of. I don't want robot umpires in baseball. I want the human element in all sports, right? Because that's as sports as we know it, traditional, right? Because with all the rule changes, that can be one thing that they keep the same.
Yep.
Now, you instill and install replay so that in case they don't get it right, they can have an opportunity to go back and look at it.
Yep.
It is inexcusable that whether it's whether it's a question of catch or no catch, whether it's a question of targeting or not targeting, inexcusable that after they review it, they still get it wrong.
Yeah.
They still get it wrong. Now, I understand there's some things that are subjective calls.
Yeah.
But my goodness.
Well, I see now that there's a lot of like targeting. A few years back, I kind of understood targeting. If there was helmet-to-helmet contact.
Yeah.
Well, now I've seen some games where there's been helmet-to-helmet contact. They call targeting. They go up to the booth and they reverse it and say not target. And I'm like, what is going on here? So it's very confusing to me. I feel like, I don't know. It's part of me is just like either get rid of the targeting or put flags on the quarterbacks to prevent this. But it's so like, and even instant replay. They should put a rule on instant replay too. Like if it takes you more than 5 minutes to understand what a call is, you don't know what it is.
Well, here's what I would also say. Back to the sacks, like for defensive linemen and edge guys, a lot of times in their contracts, there's incentives to get sacks.
Yeah.
If you make it more and more difficult to get those sacks, that number of like the benchmark per pay, you get if you the
10
benchmark
sacks get you $1 million.
Yeah. That has to then become lower.
Yeah.
Or the value has to become greater.
Yeah.
Right. So you have to realize that, those guys are making, $50,000 a week, $60,000 a week, whatever the case may be. And I get that. But at the end of the day, they're playing for incentives. And the reason that contracts have incentives, one of the reasons, is so that they go 100%.
Yep.
You don't want, like, I'm all for, hey, if you hit the quarterback after they throw the ball, try to keep them up. Like, I get that.
Yeah,
I understand protecting the quarterback, but don't hinder or tarnish the integrity of the game in any sport because of how you change the rules.
If a defender falls on a player, that should not be a penalty. If he drives him into the ground, that should be a penalty.
Yeah. And it's also not hard to see.
Oh,
it's not, maybe it's more difficult. And I'm not trying to say like I could be a referee, because a lot of times I will side and give them the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
And frankly, a lot of times it's not the referee's fault that a team wins or loses.
Yeah.
Now, what I would say is like, it's not that difficult to see, hey, did he pick him up and shove him into the ground, or did he just make a football play?
Exactly.
But I think with all the rule changes and with the way guys respond and the way the NFL frankly responds with fines and whatever, nobody knows what a football play is anymore. There's no definition.
I will volunteer myself to the NFL right now. I will be the roughing the passer replay official. And all I will do is just watch for roughing the passers.
There you go.
That's what I'll do.
Raff's your guy.
And also, before we throw it to break, the Thursday night game I saw Jeff Essink walk in is Amazon will have the lowest rating in the history of Amazon football Thursday
Is
night.
it Bears-Panthers?
Yes.
Yikes.
I
Gross.
I have no clue. I don't even think I would watch it if it was on normal TV.
Hold on one second. Hold on. The real question is, hold on. So let me pull up some other stats. Hold on 1 second.
1 second.
I should have thought about this before. I'm trying to find the least exciting college basketball game. So here we go. On Thursday, are you more likely to watch Bears-Panthers, or are you more likely to watch Cal Poly and Denver?
Oh, Cal Poly and Denver all day long.
Give me Cal Poly.
Cal Poly
on the road.
I went to a Denver basketball game in Denver once.
No way.
Yes.
We're not talking Denver Nuggets.
No, we're talking Denver. We're talking Wayne State versus Denver. It was one of the most exciting games I've ever seen in my life.
How about this game? How about this?
Byron Chamberlain was there. You know who else was there that day?
Who?
Coach Greg McDermott.
Oh, no way.
Head coach of Wayne State. Did not know it at the time.
How about this? At 7:30 p.m. on ESPN Plus, you can catch Life Pacific against Southern Utah.
Yep, I'm watching it.
Life Pacific instead of the Bears?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
We're big Life Pacific fans that night.
All right, we'll take a break. This is The Drive, 92.7 The Ticket.
You can get diesel anywhere, but what about
Atomic Diesel?
That comes from Stern. Atomic Diesel is your solution to all your cold weather problems. Prevent clogged fuel filters, increase your fuel economy, and save money with
Atomic Diesel.
Contact Roger at Stern today by calling 1-800-477-2744 to see how
Atomic Diesel
and the rest of their line of fuels and lubricants can keep your operation running at max capacity.
The Southern Pecan Cake from Beatrice Bakery. They don't just let you call anything Southern, especially when it's baked right here in Nebraska. But there are standards you have to meet, like a rich, decadent, moist caramel cake? Check. Bursting with too many large pecans to count? Check. Big enough to share with the whole group? Check. But delicious enough that you won't want to share? A big check on that one. The Southern Pecan Cake, the newest cake to the Beatrice Bakery lineup. Try it for yourself at Beatrice Bakery. Online at BeatriceBakery.com. Welcome to our world of yum.
Whether you're looking for a place to stay for a concert at PBA, a Nebraska home game, or just a night on the town, the Courtyard Lincoln Downtown Haymarket is the place for you. Enjoy an evening at one of many restaurants or bars within a short walking distance. Business travelers at the hotel will enjoy free high-speed internet access, a 24-hour business center, and large in-room workstations. And check out the Bistro, where you'll enjoy healthier food and beverage options, as well as high-tech conveniences. Book your room today at the Courtyard Lincoln Downtown Haymarket.
Muchachos has been Lincoln's leader for New Mexican barbecue for a few years now, and they've expanded into Omaha. That's right, you can get all your favorites like the pipeline burrito with 3 meats, rice, beans, queso, and crushed chips, or any of their great taco options in Lincoln or Omaha. Plus, they want to give back, as the Malachi Coleman Giverito, a 2-meat hatchback burrito, gives proceeds to the Fly Like Kai Foundation for the Lincoln foster care community. Stop by Muchachos in Lincoln at 11th and L or in Omaha at 1258 South 13th Street.
This is your High School Minute.
With your Southeast Community College High School Minute, I'm Harrison Arns. Switching over to football on Friday, November 3rd in Class A, number 6 Lincoln East would fall to number 3 Elkhorn South 24-19. In Class B, number 9 Norris lost to number 1 Bennington in a close one, 23-20. And number 2 Waverly would advance to the semifinals after dominating in a win over Hastings, 45-21. Switching to volleyball, here are your 2023 state champions. In Class A, Lincoln Southwest won in their championship game over Papillion La Vista. In Class B, Omaha Scott would continue their dominance in recent history, winning over Norris in 3 sets. In Class C1, Minden won over Kearney Catholic in 5. And in Class C2, Lincoln Lutheran won over Clarkson Lay for its 3rd straight championship. This has been your Southeast Community College High School Minute. Learn more today at southeast.edu with locations in Lincoln, Beatrice, and Milford.
When it comes to tackling your fall projects, having the right equipment can make a huge difference. At Sunbelt Rentals, they have an extensive line of tools and equipment to help complete any job. From lawn and landscape equipment to hand tools, pressure washers, portable generators for you tailgaters, and much more. Sunbelt Rentals makes it easy to get what you need when you need it. Drop in to see the experts at 5450 Alvo Road in Lincoln, or visit sunbeltrentals.com today to learn how Sunbelt Rentals can make it happen for you.
It's football season in Nebraska, and that means coaches are busy making game plans. I'm Eric Hagan with Liberty Law Group. Teams make game plans because no two opponents are the same. At Liberty Law, we understand no two cases are the same. Whether facing a DUI, criminal charge, or you were injured and it wasn't your fault, we tailor our legal game plan to meet your unique needs. Liberty Law's relentless trial attorneys serve all of Nebraska. To learn more, visit libertylawnebraska.com. That's libertylawnebraska.com.
All right, Rico, let's do the final checklist before we head out. We have a lot of people coming to the tailgate today. I'm ready. Burgers? Check. Chips? Check. Icy cold beer? Check. Except this one. I'm forgetting something. Wait a second. Where's the Führer's cheese spread?
I can't stop eating it.
Rico!
Relax. I always pack extra. It's the biggest hit of the tailgate.
For the best appetizer, party dip, and tailgate snack, load up on Führer's cheese spread today. Found in most local grocery stores.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of local union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Welcome to Sue's Frame Shop.
Yes, can you frame these, please?
These are Nebraska Lottery Holiday Classic Scratch tickets.
I know. Isn't the classic Christmas artwork on them just charming? Now, be sure not to smudge it when you frame them.
But if you scratch them and enter non-winning tickets online, you could win up to $20,000.
Give me those. Here's a quarter. Let's start scratching.
Promotion ends January 3rd, 2024. Top prize odds vary by game.
You play Lucky for life, don't you?
Yeah, love it. Chance to win $1,000 a day for the rest of my life.
How does it work?
Choose 6 numbers and buy a ticket.
Then what?
Check your numbers after the nightly drawing to see if you've won.
Whoa, slow down. You lost me there.
Choose 6 numbers.
6 numbers, got it.
Check the drawing.
Whoa, how do you remember all that?
Just lucky, I guess.
Lucky for life, top prize odds, 1 in 30 million.
Brown Shoe Fit has all types of shoes for you to excel this fall. Check out their large variety of tennis shoes and dress shoes in brands like Brooks, Hoka, Merrell, On, and many more. Browns has the local professionals to get the proper fit, aided by their high-tech foot scanner by Aetrex. Stop by Brown Shoe Fit today, just south of 66th and Q in Lincoln, or check out their options online at brownshoefitco.com.
Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket as soon as the clock hits 0 for the Jay Foreman postgame show. Listen to expert analysis from the Husker Hall of Famer, an 8-year NFL veteran, for 90 minutes after the game. The Jay Foreman postgame show, sponsored by Tanner's Bar and Grill, Vinny Creekat, and Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Wednesday. It's a Heavenly Waffles Wednesday at 93.7 The Ticket. So if you're in the viewing area, come on down. You got until 11 o'clock to get some of those Heavenly Waffles. They are amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, you have to.
You got to.
You have to.
Stop on by
There
ASAP.
you go.
All right, let's get to history. All right, Raff.
Now punting.
Don't know much about history. Don't know much of biology. Don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be.
Wonderful. That's what it's all about right there.
All right.
All right. I got some history today for all you Cubbies fans out there.
Hello.
On this day in 1989, Cubs rookie Jerome Walton wins the NL Rookie of the Year.
Okay.
What a beautiful summer that was.
Yeah.
I think I was 15 watching the Cubs in the summer. Jerome Walton. They had a pretty young core. Oh, I forgot who the other guy. There was two guys. Listeners, help me. Who are the two young guys on that team? But Jerome Walton, he had a good year, and it was like tides were high. Harry Carey was drinking his buds. He was ready for a World Series run.
Yeah.
But 89, Jerome Walton. Bam.
There you go.
And then I got in 1990, Darryl Strawberry signs a 5-year contract with the LA Dodgers.
Dang, okay.
Which that was pretty big at the time because that was when Darryl was at his basically his peak of his powers with the Mets. It's running into a little bit of trouble, but that was a big signing for the Dodgers back in 1990. Nick, you got one for me?
I got three.
Holy cow.
So how about this? We're gonna start with one of the iconic plays in Nebraska history. November 8th, 1997. This happened for Nebraska.
Oop.
Frost to the middle, juggle, diving, touchdown, Nebraska. Davison on the deflection. Nebraska's a point away from tying the game.
Nebraska,
Yes.
the flea kicker happened on this day in 1997.
Wow. Matty D, baby.
There you go. Nebraska ended up winning the game 45-38 against the Missouri Tigers to improve to, I believe, 8-0 at that time.
That was a
in
huge,
1997.
that was huge.
So
That's one of those games
the flea kicker.
I'll never forget where I was at.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I actually was not at this game. I probably would have been there, but I went deer hunting with my dad, and I was out in Arnold,
Nice.
Nebraska.
Wow.
Arnold, Nebraska. I'll never forget that. Did you ever hear Matt Davison when Coach Osborne got on the bus? So Matt makes the catch, true freshman just makes the catch. Coach Osborne gets on the bus, and as only Tom Osborne can say, he walks up to Matt and he goes, "Nice catch, Matt."
Nice.
And that was it.
That was all it was. All right, let's got two more games for you.
This is great. Now I'm in a great mood.
November 8th is historically in the last 20 years or so a day that Nebraska football is on a bye. Nebraska football usually has a bye the second week of November. So we only have two more games. 2003, November 8th, 2003.
Okay.
Nebraska defeats the Kansas Jayhawks.
Yeah.
By a score of 24-3 against the Jayhawks. Nebraska went into this game ranked 19th in the country, scored 3 points in the first quarter and then 7 each quarter from there on out, second, third, and fourth, to win 24-3. Couple of the statistics in this game: Jamal Lord throwing the ball 7 of 12 for 110, no touchdowns and a pick. However, rushing, Jamal had 13 carries, 85 yards. With Corey Ross leading the way, 19 carries, 108 yards for the Huskers.
I could run into some conflict saying this.
Okay.
But I would almost go out on a limb and say that Jamal Lord was probably the best running quarterback Nebraska's had. I would put him up against Crouch.
Really?
I think Crouch probably might be there, but Jamal Lord was special running the ball.
It's not a really exciting day in Husker history. The next one, and this is the only time Nebraska's played on November 8th since 2008. They have not played on November 8th. November 8th, 2008, Nebraska hosted Kansas at Lincoln. They win 45-35 against the 19th ranked Jayhawks. Nebraska was unranked in this game. They won it to become bowl eligible and get to 6-4 on the season. A lot of scoring in this game, obviously, with a 45-35 record. In the game, Joe Gans, how about this? 28 of 37
for 324 yards and 3 touchdowns for Joe Gans. Marlon Lucky actually threw a pass in this game for Nebraska for 4 yards and a touchdown in the game for the Huskers. On the ground, Roy Halou Jr., 16 carries, 115 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Quentin Castile had 5 carries for 49 yards. And then in the receiving game, the 2 guys that I grew up, I loved watching these guys. Nate Swift and Todd Peterson.
Yeah, number 17.
Yep.
TP.
Nate Swift, 7 catches, 111 yards, and a touchdown. Todd Peterson, 5 catches, 72 yards, no scores. But then how about this? Mike McNeil, 4 catches, 37 yards, a touchdown. Chris Brooks with a catch and a touchdown. And then how about this? Ndamukong Suh, 1 catch, 2 yards, 1 touchdown. Suh scored a receiving touchdown with 5:58 to go in the fourth quarter on a 2-yard pass from Joe Gans. Nice. So Alex Henry also drained a 35-yard field goal. This was a game where Desmond Briscoe for Kansas had 6 catches, 176 yards, and a touchdown. So there you go.
Yep.
There is.
Those were the days.
Can you name the Kansas quarterback at that time?
Oh, man.
He was a 3-year starter from 2007 to 2009 for the Jayhawks.
Was it Reesing?
It was Todd Reesing. Nice job, Raff.
Thank you.
Great job, Raff.
The other Chicago Cubs guy I was thinking of was Dwight Smith. Thank you, Ellis in Illinois.
There you
go. 1044. You guys knew it. Proud of it. Ooh, and there's a. And 3354 is saying Taylor Martinez is the best running quarterback in Nebraska history.
You could have him in the conversation. Injuries hurt him so much, especially his senior year.
And when he was at 100%, yes, definitely. I'm with you there at 100%.
I agree.
Also, I wanted to say, I forgot what I was going to say. It was something about Nebraska football. Oh, Joe Gans. Should have played a heck of a lot more.
I agree.
They messed around way too much with Sam Keller. Should have been Joe Gans' squad.
If coaching staff say the same at Northern Iowa, Joe Gans will be returning to Lincoln next year in the non-con.
Yeah.
He's the coach at Northern Iowa currently, and the Northern Iowa UNI Panthers.
Yep.
The UNI Panthers travel to Lincoln next fall. So there you go.
Very nice. And also, it would have been Bobby Bowden's birthday today. So
nice.
Little history there with Nebraska football.
All right.
But we will throw it to break. This is The Drive, 93.7, The Ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
It takes a great game plan to win a football game each week, and right now, it's time to plan a trip to get a new car at Mullen Motors. Just like on the football field, there's a wall of defense on the way to Mullen Motors. 48th Street is under construction from Layton all the way to Cornhusker Highway. But the lot at Mullen Motors is full of tons of great vehicles to drive home this fall for the ultimate touchdown. Mullen Motors, still open through road construction at 48th and Walker.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top-shelf liquor to crowd-favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
It's football season, and that means coaches everywhere are busy making game plans. Hi, my name is Seth Morris with Liberty Law Group. Teams make game plans because no two opponents are the same. At Liberty Law, we know no two cases are the same. Whether it's a DUI, a criminal charge, or you were injured and it wasn't your fault, we tailor our legal game plan to meet your unique needs. We are relentless trial attorneys serving all of Nebraska. To learn more, go to libertylawnebraska.com. Again, that's libertylawnebraska.com.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started. Elway Power Sports of Lincoln will have you scoring big on savings with up to $3,000 off CF Moto side-by-sides and ATVs. Whether you're looking for a work-tough U-Force or a performance-ready Z-Force, CF Moto has a machine made for you all under one roof at their new 27th and I-80 location. And don't miss their Black Saturday sales event on November 25th with doorbusters and specials throughout the store. Visit their website, elwaypslincoln.com for more details. If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Whether you're looking for a place to stay for a concert at PBA, a Nebraska home game, or just a night on the town, the Courtyard Lincoln Downtown Haymarket is the place for you. Enjoy an evening at one of many restaurants or bars within a short walking distance. Business travelers at the hotel will enjoy free high-speed internet access, a 24-hour business center, and large in-room workstations. And check out the Bistro, where you'll enjoy healthier food and beverage options, as well as high-tech conveniences. Book your room today at the Courtyard Lincoln Downtown Haymarket.
Houses? They're expensive. And once you buy one, you're kind of stuck with it for a while. You need to make sure you get your best house for the best price. You need Ben Bleicher and his team of pros at Professional Realty Group. They'll take the time to figure out what's important for you in your dream home, and they have the expertise to find the hidden issues that could surprise you after the sale. That's professional knowledge, proactive service. We call that potential. Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group of Berkshire Hathaway's home service ambassador. Find more online at prg-ne.com.
It's the best time of the year to order a new John Deere self-propelled windrower from Landmark Implement during the early order program. Hay harvest is a race against time. Order a new John Deere self-propelled windrower to harvest your hay quickly and efficiently while promoting quick dry down for high-quality hay. Now is the time to lock in the best price of the year. Contact your local Landmark location for full details on a new self-propelled windrower and experience the Landmark difference.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just a professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier furry friends.
Welcome into the drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket. Nick, give it to us.
Okay, here we go. This might sound familiar.
Bring it.
It's a special day.
Do it. Yeah.
People are saying, wait a minute, it's not football signing day.
Oh, it's signing day, baby.
It's not early football signing day. It's not. But it is Division I signing day in men's and women's basketball.
Oh, give it to us.
Elkhorn North 5-star Britt Prince has officially signed the national letter of intent to play for the Huskers.
Go Big Red. Go Big Red.
In addition, Kennedy Williams, the daughter of Amy Williams.
We got a special guest coming in.
The daughter of Amy Williams has also signed her national letter of intent. She's a phenomenal athlete. She tore her ACL last year, so she was out for a part of the basketball season. Now, I've been able to see Kennedy play basketball in the state tournament a couple of times. Phenomenal athlete. She's also going to play softball for the Huskers. So there's been a couple signatures. What's up, Rico?
Also signed for Nebraska women's basketball.
Wait.
Bring it.
Oh, hold on. I got to restart it. Time out. Hold on. There we go. Hold on.
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. Feel free to join in.
Dance
in your cars, Street.
Dance.
Nebraska women's basketball.
Maya Hargrove.
That is it.
Out of Christopher High School, out of Christopher, Illinois. Over the past 2 seasons, this is just 2 seasons, not her entire high school career.
Bring it.
2 seasons. She's racked up 1,408 points, 550 rebounds, and 146 steals.
There you go.
Here we go.
2 seasons.
There you go.
Get your tickets now.
We also have to mention for men's basketball, they have signed Nick Janowski.
Nice.
And I want to make sure I say all of his statistics correctly. He's led his team to 3 straight state championships in his high school. Nick Janowski.
Winning DNA. I like it.
How about this? Posting a 71-9 record in games during his high school career. He's averaged 23.5 points per game last year for his high school in Wisconsin.
Last week.
Shot 63% from the field in his 3 years and 47% from beyond the 3-point line. So that, once again, is Nick Janowski.
Nice.
Out of Pewaukee, Wisconsin. So there you go. He committed to the Huskers back on April 14th. And he has followed through as he has now signed his NLI to play for the Huskers. So, I mean, here's the deal. This is now a thing that I think this is okay to say. The Britt Prince decision came down to a couple schools. There was a few in Nebraska. Nebraska beat out some really good schools, especially the ones that she never officially announced it, so we can't say. But the other couple that she beat out were really, really quality programs.
Well, I mean, just the offers that she had.
Yeah.
Iowa, Indiana, Creighton. I think she had UConn.
Yep.
She didn't have a South Carolina.
She had 35.
Yeah, she had pretty much. She had Louisville.
Yeah.
Like all of those schools that you've seen in the national media landscape, the spotlight, the women's Final Four.
Yep.
All of those teams had offered her, and she had her choice of any college, anywhere. And she said, let's stay home.
So we'll go ahead and we'll keep you updated on other signatures, but those are 3 or 4 big ones. Amaya Hargrove, Kennedy Williams, and Britt Prince are in for Nebraska women's basketball, and then for Husker men's basketball, Nick Janowski has already signed his NLI as well. So there's definitely going to be a couple more that they're waiting on for the rest of the day, but really, really good start to this Wednesday for not only Fred Hoiberg, but especially Amy Williams.
Yeah. And they got Nebraska women's basketball is no slouch this year.
No.
They got some players on that team. So I mean, it's onwards and upwards for Nebraska basketball. It's gonna be a fun ride. I mean, there's a good chance you see 10,000 plus at PBA for every women's basketball game.
I mean, that'd be great. They're gonna have a couple early season tests. They travel women's basketball. They travel to Wyoming this Friday before returning home next Tuesday against Alcorn State. But then they will have to host top 25 Creighton at home And last year, Rico and I went to that game at DJ Sokol Arena in Omaha. It was an ugly, ugly performance. So Nebraska's got to avenge that last year. And they're going to need PBA somewhat full. It's on a Sunday. It's at 1 p.m. There's no reason. Tickets are like $5 or $7. I mean, they're it's so affordable to go to a women's basketball game now. Make sure you go on out there and you cheer on the Lady Huskers because they definitely have the talent. This is the last year of Jazz Shelley on the roster. They're obviously dealing with a couple other injuries, but
Markowski's still there, correct?
Yep, Markowski is still there. You have some freshmen in Natalie Potts that's really, really talented. Same with Logan Nisley. You have Callan Hake coming off the bench, who's in her second year, who just lights it up from beyond the arc. This is a Husker women's basketball team that shoots a lot of threes, and they shoot them at a high percentage. And so you're going to see some fireworks if you go there.
That's going to be a fun little winter or spring action Nebraska basketball. I mean, the Casey watch is on, when will he return?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what he had for dinner last night, but that'll be the true Casey watch.
And I know this is what AD wants. Nebraska will host Creighton in about a week and a half or so. So he texted us, AD, from wherever he's at.
He's
so there you go.
Listening in the air, or landing in Chicago or somewhere.
I was thinking about it this morning before we get to break here. I was thinking about it this morning. There will be a day in the next few years where technology will advance itself enough to where AD is going to be able to join the show and be on the show from the air.
From the air. Well, actually,
we might not be able to see AD.
Actually, he can already do that. He just doesn't fly. He doesn't fly his private jet as often as he usually does. But when he flies his private jet, he'd be able to join us from the air. So
his captain was unable to fly.
I was unable. But when he flies his private jet, he could join us midair. So.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think I'm flying over Chicago right now. Yep, exactly. So once again, a big day so far for the Huskers, as it is the early signing day period for women's basketball and men's basketball specifically. And Nebraska women's basketball has 3 signatures in Amaya Hargrove, Kennedy Williams, and Britt Prince. And then also men's basketball has Nick Janowski, and we'll keep you updated along the way.
AD just landed in the Queen City.
There you go. How about that?
Do we know where the Queen City's at?
New York?
Nope.
Oh, is it Baltimore?
Nope.
Where at?
Charlotte.
Oh, of course.
Queen Charlotte.
That's right.
Charlotte. I wonder if AD, did you get your shoes by chance? I had to drop off his shoes yesterday. I was just wondering if he got them or not.
Okay.
All right. We'll throw it to break. This is The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket.
Welcome to Sue's Frame Shop.
Yes. Can you frame these, please?
These are Nebraska Lottery Holiday Classic Scratch tickets.
I know. Isn't the classic Christmas artwork on them just charming? Now, be sure not to smudge it when you frame them.
But if you scratch them and enter non-winning tickets online, you could win up to $20,000.
Give me those. Here's a quarter. Let's start scratching.
Promotion ends January 3rd, 2024. Top prize odds vary by game.
You play Lucky for life, don't you?
Yeah, love it. Chance to win $1,000 a day for the rest of my life.
How does it work?
Choose 6 numbers and buy a ticket.
Then what?
Check your numbers after the nightly drawing to see if you've won.
Whoa, slow down. You lost me there.
Choose 6 numbers.
6 numbers. Got it.
Check the drawing.
Whoa, how do you remember all that?
Just lucky, I guess.
Lucky for life, top prize odds, 1 in 30 million.
A team succeeds when they work together. Banking's no different. At UBT, we're in your corner for every financial move you want to make. Your money's backed by a roster of experts who put in the work to know you and your community. So whether you're opening a savings account, buying a home, or planning your future, you always know who to turn to. Working together toward your financial goals. That's a win in our playbook. Union Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Whether you're looking for a place to stay for a concert at PBA, a Nebraska home game, or just a night on the town, the Courtyard Lincoln Downtown Haymarket is the place for you. Enjoy an evening at one of many restaurants or bars within a short walking distance. Business travelers at the hotel will enjoy free high-speed internet access, a 24-hour business center, and large in-room workstations. And check out the bistro, where you'll enjoy healthier food and beverage options, as well as high-tech conveniences. Book your room today at the Courtyard Lincoln Downtown Haymarket.
Houses? They're expensive. And once you buy one, you're kind of stuck with it for a while. You need to make sure you get your best house for the best price. You need Ben Bleicher and his team of pros at Professional Realty Group. They'll take the time to figure out what's important for you in your dream home, and they have the expertise to find the hidden issues that could surprise you after the sale. That's professional knowledge, proactive service. We call that potential. Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group of Berkshire Hathaway's home service ambassador. Find more online at prg-ne.com.
At Fairway Meat Market, you're family. And as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. Thanksgiving is near, and Fairway is now taking orders for fresh turkeys, holiday hams, prime ribs, holiday trays, and more. Save yourself the stress of waiting until the last minute and order ahead this year for your holiday meals at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill. Open for lunch and dinner at 10th and P or at 1501 Center Park Road.
This is your High School Minute.
With your Southeast Community College High School Minute, I'm Harrison Arns. Switching over to football on Friday, November 3rd in Class A, number 6 Lincoln East would fall to number 3 Elkhorn South 24-19. In Class B, number 9 Norris lost to number 1 Bennington in a close one, 23-20. And number 2 Waverly would advance to the semifinals after dominating in a win over Hastings 45-21. Switching to volleyball, here are your 2023 state champions. In Class A, Lincoln Southwest won in their championship game over Papillion La Vista. In Class B, Omaha Scott will continue their dominance in recent history, winning over Norris in 3 sets. In Class C1, Minden won over Kearney Catholic in 5. And in Class C2, Lincoln Lutheran won over Clarkson Lay for its 3rd straight championship. This has been your Southeast Community College High School Minute. Learn more today at southeast.edu with locations in Lincoln, Beatrice, and Milford.
Fall has arrived, and it's the perfect weather for the DIY market to listen to the game while building a deck. Deck City is a great place to start as Lincoln's local source for everything decks. Deck City has everything you need to build the deck of your dreams, from treated lumber to Westbury aluminum railings and Decorators composite decking. They offer advice from real deck professionals to give you proper guidance and to make your project go smoothly. Call them today to schedule an appointment at 402-480-6671 or go online to deckcityne.com.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Gary Michaels Clothiers celebrates 40 years of serving Nebraskans in the men's clothing industry. 40 years of some of the most memorable moments. In our way of thanking you for 40 years, we are offering a 40% discount on any single one item in the store. 40% off any suit, sport coat, slack, sports shirt, sweater, outerwear, or shoes. To receive your 40% off on one item, be there by November 11th. Gary Michaels, 40% off for 40 years, located at 56th and Pine Lake Road, Lincoln.
Brown Shoe Fit has all types of shoes for you to excel this fall. Check out their large variety of tennis shoes and dress shoes in brands like Brooks, Hoka, Merrill, On, and many more. Browns has the local professionals to get the proper fit, aided by their high-tech foot scanner by Atrex. Stop by Brown Shoe Fit today, just south of 66th and Q in Lincoln, or check out their options online at brownshoefitco.com. Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
The Lincoln forecast for today, some areas of patchy fog are possible this morning. Otherwise, we'll see partly sunny skies. We breeze today, too. We'll see a high of around 64. Tonight, mainly clear skies and breezy conditions, a low around 32. And tomorrow, we'll see lots of sunshine and a high of 58. Meteorologist Kyle Puckett for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Whether you're booking a trip to Lincoln for a football game or a volleyball weekend, the Scarlet Hotel at Innovation Campus is the place for you. The Scarlet Hotel is special on many levels, from the delicious Well and Good restaurant on the main floor to the coolest rooftop patio bar in Lincoln, the Barred Owl, on the top floor of the hotel with great views of the city and one of the coolest drink menus. Book your stay or book a staycation today at scarlethotelnebraska.com.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. This segment is proudly sponsored by Florial's Italian Restaurant and Grill, just south of Lincoln Southwest High School on 14th and Pine Lake Road. Southwest High School of Kennedy Williams, just throwing it out there. Florial's Italian Restaurant provides a cozy, family-friendly setting where good food and good company come together. Whether it's a family dinner, a date night, a catch-up with old friends, Florial's is the perfect place to make special memories. All you have to do is visit FlorialsNE.com or call 402-423-5576 to make reservations or place takeout orders. I say get Florial's tonight. Have a big celebration.
Let's do it.
Britt Prince celebration, Kennedy Williams celebration, Nick Janowski celebrate. Let's just celebrate good times, Huskers.
Celebrate all over. Raff, before we dive into Husker football,
I
missed a crucial event in Husker history today.
Matt Davidson, touchdown, Missouri.
In 2013 on this day, can you think of what happened?
2013 on this day, you were 10 years old.
I would have been 10. I would have been in 7th grade.
I think you only been 12, but.
I would have been 12. Yeah.
All right. Give it to
grade.
me. That's too far ago. I can't remember that far back.
It was the first day of Pinnacle Bank Arena.
Oh, yeah. 10-year anniversary.
Nebraska.
Happy birthday to you.
Nebraska women's basketball opened it up with a noon game against UCLA and thwomped top 25 UCLA.
And the men, Florida Gulf Coast.
Bingo. Nebraska men's basketball beats Florida Gulf Coast 79-55 in the first game of Pinnacle Bank Arena. Siobhan Shields, 28 points for the Huskers. Other guys, Teran Petaway had 17. Walter Pitchford had 7. Ty Webster with 9. And then David Rivers with 5 points.
What was their nickname the year before in the tournament? Remember they were coming off that.
It was Dunk City.
Dunk City, yeah.
And so that was what made that game so exciting. It was because Florida Gulf Coast had just come off of a run in the NCAA tournament where, how about this, as a 15 seed, and I have to find them here, as the 15 seed, they knock off number 2 Georgetown by 10 in the first round. Then they knock off number 7 San Diego State before falling to Florida in the regional semifinals, and so which would have been the Sweet 16. So they had the magical tournament run as the 15 seed, but then they came into Lincoln and lost 79-55. So I missed that in the final segment of the 8 o'clock hour. It's the first day, 10 years ago on this day, Pinnacle Bank Arena
Happy
opened its
birthday,
doors.
PBA.
So there you go.
And then Tiger Woods is trending right now. So I always get excited because I think it's happening again. I think the Masters come around in April. I think you'll see Tiger Woods there. He's a player owner of that new TGL league with him and Rory.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like he's dialing in his irons. He says his fused ankle is doing well, but there's some other issues. But I think Tiger Woods come April, you're going to see him at the Masters.
There you go.
A tradition like none other on CBS.
Just like that. All right, Raff, let's go ahead and how about this? Bubba says, wife and I were there for that Suck City bleep kicking. There you go. Sean P said, went to that game. Yes, the Queen City is Cincinnati.
I thought it was Charlotte. What's Charlotte?
Or Charlotte. Oh, no, I don't know.
I thought Queen City was Charlotte. I don't know. Maybe there's
DP's gonna kill us for that.
Maybe there's more than one Queen City.
Potentially. So, all right, let's listen to some of the things that Tony White had to say yesterday. Because they're going to face a pretty good quarterback this week in Talia Tagovailoa. Let's hear Tony White's breakdown of the Maryland Terrapins quarterback.
Yeah, no, he's ultra skilled. One of the best quarterbacks we've faced by far. You know, he's really mobile, but his eyes are always downfield. You know, and he can make every throw. And he can beat you with his legs. And I don't mean like he can run the ball if he wants to. I think he has a good feel of when guys are around him, he'll go down, but he's buying time for those receivers to get open, and they're ultra skilled on the outside. So he's truly a point guard, and he knows what he's doing. He's been in the system. So it's actually fun to watch him operate when you're watching film on him.
I would say this, Raff. I mean, you think about some of the quarterbacks Nebraska's faced this season. They've relatively gotten off the hook.
Yeah.
I mean, like, let's be real. Outside of J.J. McCarthy, are people saying Shedeur Sanders is that great anymore? Probably not. Like,
he's still good.
He's good, right?
Yeah.
But in comparison to SEC quarterbacks, in comparison to even Pac-12 quarterbacks this year, when you have the three big ones of Bo Nix, Michael Penix Jr., and DJ Uiagalelei, like, you have three right there that are really good. And now Arizona's Noah Fafita is looking really talented. The Big Ten is not very strong at the quarterback position. And I mean, even Nebraska's case, whether it was Jeff Sims or Heinrich Harburg, not great at the quarterback position. So outside of the Big Ten Conference, like, Nebraska has fortunately been able to play the Brendan Sullivans of the world, the Hudson Cards of the world. You have, Hank Bachmeier from Louisiana Tech, even Ethan Kalakmanis. You have Luke Altmaier from Illinois. These aren't names that are getting national recognition, and they're inclined to turn over the ball a couple of times. So it's going to be interesting this weekend, going up against probably the best one of the best top two quarterbacks in the Big Ten Conference.
I got a quick update real quick. The Queen City text messaging is going. So Ellis in Illinois says, a quick Google search while I'm driving. No, you shouldn't be Googling while you're driving. So I didn't say that out loud. Seems to indicate both Cincinnati and Charlotte claim to be the Queen City. So so I'm off the hook a little bit. I'm 50% right. So
there you go.
Cincinnati and Charlotte. So we're back to that. Okay. Yep. So yeah. I was thinking about that last night when Coach White was talking about that. I think this is probably, like you said, the first really mobile quarterback that Nebraska is really going to see.
I would say this, like, J.J. McCarthy is obviously the best, and he's also mobile, but he doesn't use his legs because he doesn't have to. But Maryland, Talia is a little bit different. I
thought the comparisons were a little steep, though.
Potentially.
I mean, Talia is a good quarterback, but when you start putting – and that's worried me in the past when Nebraska's made quarterbacks out to be maybe a little bit more than what they were. I mean, last year, that Georgia Southern game, we'd made Kyle Van Treese and Joe Montana by the time the game showed up.
Yeah.
And then after the game, after weeks later, you found out he was just a normal guy. But so I hope that, it doesn't get into the heads of the defense too much of like, this guy's like the end all be all of quarterbacking. Yeah. He's a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong. But I mean, they have, they've lost 4 straight. So he's a man.
Yeah, let's move on with Tony White. Talking about the urgency of the defense.
We'll see. It's a good football team, but again, it comes back to this what we talked about before. What Coach Rule always talks about is the standard of play. Right, the standard of play has to be correct in order to give yourself a chance to win the game. And you look back at the game, in the first half, it wasn't to the standard. And then the good thing about the guys and the sideline and everything about an atmosphere like that was when we needed to the most, you saw the guys come out. I thought that's when they were the most alive and they were back to normal and playing to the standard. Those last 3, 4, 5 series-ish right in there about where it was like, hey, we have to stop and we cannot give up points like that. And they went out there and played some ball, and you saw some guys actually running through guys and throwing guys down and fighting off the blocks better. So, this week we gotta make sure we know what to do so we feel comfortable and get them to that mindset to where they can just go attack.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, Nebraska's urgency as a team wasn't there on Saturday.
Yeah, I don't know. I hate to make that excuse, but you've heard like DPE talk about on his show. Those 11 o'clock kickoffs, they're a pain. And then 11 o'clock, just, I don't know. It's an away game. I mean, it's no excuse. They've got to find a way. You got another 11 o'clock. You've got to find a way to get up. I put this.
Two of your last 3 games are going to be 11.
I put a lot of this on the crowd this Saturday. Like, the crowd needs to be up early. They need to be ready. They need to be ready to go at 11. It can't be one of these. We can't sit out the first quarter and a half before everybody wakes up.
But Raff, the thought I have to that is like, you shouldn't have to.
Like you're a team that's, I mean, I'll be honest, has sucked the last like 5-7 years.
Yeah, and you're trying to get over.
You should not have to feed off the crowd. You should not have, like, you should wake up wanting to go.
Yeah.
And be excited to go. There's no reason that like we should be able to blame it on the sleepy crowd of East Lansing or sleepy crowd. And I'm not saying that you're specifically doing that, but like that shouldn't even be like, we shouldn't be even having this conversation with Nebraska football, with any football team, where it's like you have an opportunity to do something that you haven't done in a long time. It feels like. Why is there even a question of whether or not you're waking up ready to go?
Yeah, no, I agree there. I also think too that you're going to see especially the defense come out on fire on Saturday, because I see Tony White and it harkens me back to the Charlie McBrides of old. I have a feeling that the defense heard about, the blown coverages and stuff this week in practice. And I think you're going to see a defense come out there with their hair on fire on Saturday and really, really be up and ready to go right away, because I'm sure just Coach White's demeanor when he talks in press conferences. Oh,
he's pissed.
You see it.
Yeah, he's not happy.
So I'm excited to see, the way the defense comes out on Saturday, because I think they're going to want to play a complete game. And like I said too, on the text line, we've seen it's been a long time since Nebraska, like Talia, I mean, you'd say he's what, one of the top 10, 15 quarterbacks in the country, maybe?
Yeah.
Top 20?
Yeah.
And it's been a long time since Nebraska's got to win against, somebody of that caliber. So this is a big showing point for Nebraska to show that they can, shut down a mobile throwing, passing quarterback.
How about this? We got about 15 people about ready to walk into the station for some Heavenly Waffles. How about that? Chef Bob's still here until 11 o'clock. Come on down. You can grab some Heavenly Waffles.
Terrell's got like a dozen of them on his plate.
I'm sure. Let's go one more clip before we take our final timeout. And it was interesting. Sip asked the question of what aggression on defense looks like as a play caller. And here's what Tony White had to say, because we've seen it multiple times where he's turned up the heat, or maybe he's dialed it back a little bit, and it's worked out relatively successful for Nebraska's defense.
What are we talking about there? What's aggression as a play caller look like?
Yeah, I mean, it's a blitz, or you see a formation and a play, you can either choose to play coverage, or you can try to attack a formation and stuff. And I think that when I looked up and I saw it, my first inkling was to probably play more coverage. And so instead of attack, and that's 100% on me, in terms of not being aggressive enough to give those guys a chance to go and see if they can make a play, if they can fumble the quarterback, or if they can rush the quarterback to get him to throw early, and then we're in position to make an interception, something like that. You know what I mean? So, that's on me. I need to be better.
Tony White's just such a football dude.
Yeah.
I could listen to an hour and a half straight of Tony White talking.
And Nebraska fans enjoy him while you got him, because
geez, Raff, Debbie Downer.
I'm just saying. I'm not.
They're keeping him.
I don't mean it in a bad way. He is a rising star of the coaching profession. So enjoy every moment. And I'm excited to see, the way he dials it up, because the best way to keep a quarterback from completing passes and being successful is putting a lot of pressure on him and not give him a chance to throw. So
there you go.
Look for our young guys. Look for Cam Linhart. Look for Popplewell. Look for Ty Robinson, bringing the pressure on Saturday.
Look for who?
Popplewell or Popple. Van Poppel.
Riley Van Poppel.
Oh, I was thinking, that's going way back. Riley Van Poppel. Sorry, Popplewell.
Let's take a break.
All right, let's break. Drive 93.7 The Ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Your business runs like a well-oiled machine. It's important that your actual machines do too. Stern is here to make sure you don't have to worry about that. They provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Roger at Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers.
At Fairway Meat Market, you're family. And as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. Thanksgiving is near, and Fairway is now taking orders for fresh turkeys, holiday hams, prime ribs, holiday trays, and more. Save yourself the stress of waiting until the last minute and order ahead this year for your holiday meals at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Happy hour.
Hey, I just want to say once again, put some respect on Toledo. I jumped on Toledo's back. I picked them to beat the Illinois Fighting Illini. Daquan Finn, the 6'2" junior.
Junior? He's got a year left? Is that what you say?
Oh, no way. Hey, Daquan, if you're listening to me,
I'm just saying.
I ran wild with you on NCAA 14. I know what you can do, and I want you to do it in Lincoln.
Weekdays from 1 to 2 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Whether you're booking a trip to Lincoln for a football game or a volleyball weekend, the Scarlet Hotel at Innovation Campus is the place for you. The Scarlet Hotel is special on many levels, from the delicious Well and Good restaurant on the main floor to the coolest rooftop patio bar in Lincoln, the Barred Owl, on the top floor of the hotel with great views of the city and one of the coolest drink menus. Book your stay or book a staycation today at scarlethotelnebraska.com.
Okay, it's time to sell the house. How do we even begin to choose from the hundreds of realtors in town?
Easy. We make a pros list.
You mean a pros and cons list?
No, just a pros list. We need someone with pro photography to showcase the house in the best possible way, pro marketing to make sure we get maximum exposure, pro negotiations so we know we get the best price.
This is one of those times where you already know the right answer, isn't it?
You know it is. Ben Bleicher and Professional Realty Group.
Contact Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group of Berkshire Hathaway's Home Services Ambassador. Online at prg-ne.com.
If your car has sent you to the sidelines, Eustace Body Shop can help. With gold-class certified technicians, OEM parts, and free loaner cars, Eustace Body Shop is your best choice this Husker season. And with 6 locations across central and eastern Nebraska, we've got you covered, whether you're rooting at home or you're headed to Memorial Stadium. Get a free online quote at eusticebodyshop.com, and let's get you back in the game.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Welcome to Sue's Frame Shop.
Yes. Can you frame these, please?
These are Nebraska Lottery Holiday Classic Scratch tickets.
I know. Isn't the classic Christmas artwork on them just charming? Now, be sure not to smudge it when you frame them.
But if you scratch them and enter non-winning tickets online, you could win up to $20,000.
Give me those. Here's a quarter. Let's start scratching.
Promotion ends January 3rd, 2024. Top prize odds vary by game.
You play Lucky for life, don't you?
Yeah, love it. Chance to win $1,000 a day for the rest of my life.
How does it work?
Choose 6 numbers and buy a ticket.
Then what?
Check your numbers after the nightly drawing to see if you've won.
Whoa, slow down. You lost me there.
Choose 6 numbers.
6 numbers. Got it.
Check the drawing.
Whoa, how do you remember all that?
Just lucky, I guess.
Lucky for life, top prize odds, 1 in 30 million.
Experience flexibility like never before with Ace Rent-to-Own. Whether you're decorating a new home or upgrading your electronics, they provide easy payment plan options that suit your budget. No credit checks, no hefty interest rates, just straightforward renting solutions designed with you in mind. Find great options to make a beautifully furnished space or surround yourself with the latest gadgets. With Ace Rent-to-Own, it's all within your grasp. Visit acerentoown.com and bring home more than just a product. Bring home a lifestyle.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Ready to make this season unforgettable? Celebrate with Liberty First Credit Union's low-rate debt consolidation loan. Combine all those bills into one affordable monthly payment with quick access to funds. Imagine all the extra cash for holiday shopping sprees, festive parties, or that well-deserved vacation. Stop by any of their branches or visit libertyfirstcu.com to find out more about their low-rate debt consolidation loan. Make this holiday season one to remember and celebrate with Liberty First Credit Union, banking with purpose.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric brings exciting career opportunities for you or someone you know. They are now hiring plumbers, electricians, and HVAC techs and installers to continually build their professional team. They offer competitive pay and full benefits packages that include health, dental, vision, PTO, and 401k options. Action has created a positive team environment for over 50 years. Apply online at actionlincoln.com.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Welcome to Sue's Frame Shop.
Yes, can you frame these, please?
These are Nebraska Lottery Holiday Classic Scratch tickets.
I know. Isn't the classic Christmas artwork on them just charming? Now, be sure not to smudge it when you frame them.
But if you scratch them and enter non-winning tickets online, you could win up to $20,000.
Give me those. Here's a quarter. Let's start scratching.
Promotion ends January 3rd, 2024. Top prize odds vary by game.
You play Lucky for life, don't you?
Yeah, love it. Chance to win $1,000 a day for the rest of my life.
How does it work?
Choose 6 numbers and buy a ticket.
Then what?
Check your numbers after the nightly drawing to see if you've won.
Whoa, slow down. You lost me there.
Choose 6 numbers.
6 numbers. Got it.
Check the drawing.
Whoa, how do you remember all that?
Just lucky, I guess.
Lucky for life, top prize odds, 1 in 30 million.
Happy hour. Hey, I just want to say once again, put some respect on Toledo. I jumped on Toledo's back. I picked them to beat the Illinois Fighting Illini. Daquan Finn, the 6'2" junior. Junior? He's got a year left? Is that what you say? Oh, no way. Hey, Daquan, if you're listening to me, I'm just saying, I ran wild with you on NCAA 14. I know what you can do, and I want you to do it in Lincoln.
Weekdays from 1 to 2 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket, proudly sponsored by Sandhills Global. Sandhills Global is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Career and internship opportunities are available at the global headquarters in Lincoln. Apply today at sandhills.jobs. Got it. Boom. And Heavenly Waffles is here. Yeah. There's a lot of people out here. We got Hall of Famers out here. We got everybody out here.
So, Raff, a little bit more of breaking news.
More breaking news? This is a great morning.
Yeah, what a day.
Let it be good.
Let's just hit it. Okay, so this news is a little unconventional. Oh. You know, it's early signing day for men's, women's basketball, some other sports as well. How about this? Men's basketball gets a guy to reclassify.
Oh.
So Nebraska had initially, just a couple months ago, gotten the commitment from Braden Frager from Lincoln Southwest High School. He is going to reclassify and join the Huskers in the spring of 2024.
Interesting.
So he is now signed, and he played really well as a sophomore last year for the Silverhawks. Had a good AAU circuit as well, but is reclassifying from 2025 to 2024 and will join the Huskers in the spring. He signed earlier today, and so he is going to be a part of this 2024 recruiting class for Fred Hoiberg.
Interesting.
So there you go. Big little day there for Husker Hoops.
Good job, Nebraska basketball. Good job.
All right, Raff, you ready for it?
Bring it.
All right, let's see if I can find it here. There it is. All right, here we go.
It's time for Raff's Good Take. It's time for Raff's Good Take.
It's time for Raff's Good Take right now.
There it is.
All right. Today's Raff's Good Take is nominated by our man, Pete Ferguson. So Pete nominates Dr. Robin Brandehoff from the University of Colorado and Dr. Bianca Nightingale Lee, who were recently profiled at the November 2nd through the 4th Educators of Color Summit held at the University of Nebraska. The summit brought in 100 educators and scholars from across the state. The summit's focus was to grow a professional network of dedicated, aspiring pre-service and in-service educators of color from across Nebraska, share ideas for collaboration, activism, and self-care, envision, innovate, and practice to meet the needs of Nebraska's diverse student population. So congratulations to Robin and Bianca. It's cool. Everything that they do, everything that Pete does. I mean, just awesome people. Just continue to be awesome. So that is Raff's Good Take.
There it is. All right, Raffi. Well, a lot of news coming out from today.
Yeah, it's fun.
It makes the day fun. Once again, just come on down. You still have about an hour and 3 minutes or so if you want to have some Heavenly Waffles action, and when we highly recommend that you do, because if you don't, then you're going to be missing out quite a bit. So
amazing.
Yeah, make sure you come on down. Once again, it's the jalapeno cheddar brats are delicious.
So good.
There's a chai spice cream. There's obviously on the traditional Heavenly Waffle.
Amazing.
Just so much goodness with the bacon and everything. Come on down and grab yourself some while you can, because here's the deal. We're blessed. We're lucky.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So here we go.
All right, everyone. Have a great day. Be nice to everyone. We will talk to you tomorrow. This has been The Drive, 93.7. That Ticket.
Welcome to Sue's Frame Shop.
Yes. Can you frame these, please?
These are Nebraska Lottery Holiday Classic Scratch tickets.
I know. Isn't the classic Christmas artwork on them just charming? Now, be sure not to smudge it when you frame them.
But if you scratch them and enter non-winning tickets online, you could win up to $20,000.
Give me those. Here's a quarter. Let's start scratching.
Promotion ends January 3rd, 2024. Top prize odds vary by game.
You play Lucky for life, don't you?
Yeah, love it. Chance to win $1,000 a day for the rest of my life.
How does it work?
Choose 6 numbers and buy a ticket.
Then what?
Check your numbers after the nightly drawing to see if you've won.
Whoa, slow down. You lost me there.
Choose 6 numbers.
6 numbers. Got it.
Check the drawing.
Whoa, how do you remember all that?
Just lucky, I guess.
Lucky for life, top prize odds, 1 in 30 million.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Fall has arrived, and it's the perfect weather for the DIY market to listen to the game while building a deck. Deck City is a great place to start as Lincoln's local source for everything decks. Deck City has everything you need to build the deck of your dreams, from treated lumber to Westbury aluminum railings and Decorators composite decking. They offer advice from real deck professionals to give you proper guidance and to make your project go smoothly. Call them today to schedule an appointment at 402-480-6671 or go online to deckcityne.com.
Is your backyard ready for fun with friends and family this fall? GE Landscape Supply has pavers and boulders, which are a great accent for any landscaping project. And you can find them at 6701